I hate going live on YouTube sometimes. I quite like I did legit like hit the button and it said no. Right.
Use that healing passage to reach the opposite shore. Perhaps Greyfry's there, deeper inside.
Wait, did Donfunk also react?
I will stay here. Mountain Breaker, hero of the mountain dwellers. If I do not stay here and triumph over him, he will die an ugly death in delusions of the permanence. That should not be his destiny.
Okay.
And for the vicious beast that insists
I figured that when he transformed into like a boss mob, that it was just gonna be better. Like I knew we were going to fight. That's just kind of gaming hinting 101.
stood on the precipice countless times along this journey, forced to make difficult choices in the face of disaster. But this time, it's my turn to put some pressure on this world.
Okay.
This feeling.
I appreciate that, but my team is very, very powerful. So what's probably gonna happen is that we're gonna implant that weakness to fire. She's gonna pop off, which causes her to pop off, which causes her to pop off. We're dealing with a lot of popping off here.
It's time to stop struggling, Geocles. Go to your death with dignity.
Before that, tell me, what kind of deal did you make with Evernight? How was the Great Mountain Breaker reduced to this?
Aww. It is an important question, though.
That's...
Leave it to me. I'll recount the Earth's heaviest past and sever its deepest delusion.
Terravox, is that you? Your body has become so frail.
Aww. Oh yes, Defender. Yes. For some reason, the chat didn't notify me right away that you sent a message, but I do have plans for the holidays. I am going over to my partners in in another state. And I'm going to be gone for the entire week next week, so there won't be any streams, but I'm also streaming tomorrow, so we still have one more stream this week. And welcome on in, Kel, by the way.
Terravox was once a member of Geocles' Droneless Legion. This force was famous for its skilled riders and their brave dronesses. Terravox himself was the Drones king, the giant dragon who swore their life to the Mountain Breaker. In the battle against Georios, the Imperator could not surmount this mountain, and thus had to break it from the inside. Terravox's betrayal was key to the Flame Chase Army's victory.
The age of the gods was coming to an end. Living beings had adapted to the changes amidst the rifts of
Okay.
and now they had to learn to survive in the crevices of the epics. Someone had to
Okay. Wait, what betrayal?
So this is why you decided to conspire with Evernight.
Okay. The Remembrance is playing such a huge role in this planet. It's kind of wild. Oh, okay. I wonder how many how much vocal processing they use to make Terravox's voice work. Got it.
Since you're being so candid, does this mean you've given up resisting?
I'm glad that Terravox also has a model and it isn't just like a giant like art piece, because don't get me wrong, those are gorgeous half the time, but I don't know, I feel like that would have been one of the things to worry about too.
See, 1,000 years have passed, and your mind has long since been shattered.
This frail body bears the weight of all those I've betrayed. And now, my only wish is to rest with them. In the unchanging past. Go, long Scion. That fiery blaze is already burned towards protection, revealing secrets underneath.
Okay.
The deepest depths in Amphorius, the great tomb where all the past is buried. The one you seek, Evernight, walked out of that place. Before her arrival, no one knew of its existence.
Okay. So we can get our answers over there.
That is the place where Evernight came into being.
And it is also where she is now.
You sank willingly into the past, and now your memories have turned into this form. Was it worth it?
At least I still remember,
It's true. Memories are important whether you like it or not.
as I never forget.
People can continue to live as long as you have the memories of them.
Primitive and animalistic. I understand these instincts. Have you ever regretted anything?
The Earth is not a lonely island in the middle of the ocean. It is the sum of all the living things that stand on it. I have never regretted defending the creatures of this world.
And I love that for you, Terravox. I love that for you.
Then, a final question. Terravox, after all of this, how much are you willing to sacrifice for the power of the permanence?
Ooh. Good question.
My journey up to here has allowed me to fully understand my destiny.
Got it. Okay.
I understand. Then join me in rebelling against this unjust fate once more.
Okay.
Even if the world collapses, the earth must remain unshaken.
True.
The core flame that burns within you, and allow this immortal body of the permanence to bear the furnace of life for you.
So this is how this all works.
I won't give you empty promises. Allow me to answer your question from a different perspective.
Okay.
The permanence is the path that dragons trod, and eternity is life's deepest desire. If you entrust the Earth's living beings to me, they will live in symbiosis with the instincts in my blood. With this body as an ark, I will deliver them to tomorrow for you. That tomorrow won't be the end of Amphorius's west wind, but a vast and boundless sea of stars.
Ah. Oh, I played that game before. Sea of Stars.
Trailblaze side by side, not a prison made from remembrance.
I'm glad that I'm glad that we convinced Servox to be on our side.
It tells me to commit one final act of treason. Entrust this heavy task to the trailblazers from beyond the sky. Let them tend to the wild terrain and safeguard the lands,
Okay.
and thus bring the endless stream of life into the distant future.
I promise you, Terravox.
When I hand over the divine authority, this place will fall to pieces.
Okay, and
Are you prepared to hold up the sacred tree if it falls?
I hope so. But an awkward if we weren't.
Then free what remains of my body, and let me give you this flame that turned away from the flame chase. I now relinquish my duty as a demigod. You shall dig your own grave and burn in the furnace of rebellion.
Guys excited? We're about to see a magical girl scene. You know? Ready for watching transform? I think that the Earthfather will.
Come, crouching beast, for the endless life of this world. Rise from your dormancy and follow me as soaring dragons of the wilderness.
Oh, sorry, it took like, it was so loud for a second. I was just chilling, minding my own business, and then all of a sudden, like, the world was just ending. Oh, we also got the anime cut. All right, let's see it. That's cool. That's cool. Okay, they did good with that. He looks so good. That almost makes me wish I pulled his light cone, to be honest.
Fortunately, the worst did not come to pass. If your opponent had already turned into a vicious beast, whatever you did wouldn't weigh on your conscience. So what if that demigod had harbored ill intentions or vowed to fight to the death? Would you have pointed your spear at them and carved out the core flame with your own?
Oh, so you know,
There's no point in discussing.
I turned it down because the anime cutscene was like super loud,
Glad it didn't come
and then it goes back to the regular volume, and it just like brother.
attempts to join this game and become a part of the Era Nova. This is the only way I can face my friends and this world with a clear conscience.
Now that things are settled between us, it's time for you and I to say goodbye. Everything that I left behind has faded away at this point. Go and march toward your own permanence. As for how to tame it, I'll leave that to you.
Thank you. We can't go back to the past and make better choices, but at least we can do better in the future.
Yes, sir.
Welcome new life by shedding away his old scarred skin. First time in my life.
Music's fantastic, by the way. I just want to bring that up.
This burning core flame. Is this what the destruction feels like? Light is unexpectedly warm. It's just like the fleeting moments when one wakes from a dream.
Farewell, Don Fung. Now, it's time for me to set out once more.
Yay!
The final rebellion of Earth was to bestow trailblazing wings upon all living beings. For Terravox, this was probably the best possible ending. Behind that scar lies what they called the deepest depths. The rising steam tells me that Greyfry is in there. But right now, he's trapped in a bottomless whirlpool.
His was Evernight with him?
I'm afraid I can't tell.
A scorching abyss. If I were to enter it alone, I'd almost certainly get lost. Miss High Sealants, would you give me cover? I'll need to focus completely on what's ahead and may not be able to pay attention to my surroundings.
Okay.
What are you planning to do?
I'm going to continue where you left off.
The stranger snatched away the deliverer right before my eyes. I commanded the waters to surge after them, but layered cliffs blocked the water's current.
Times have changed. The cliffs are now in the palm of my hand.
Then I believe it's worth a shot. It's just, without absolute resolve, you still won't be able to pass through that Memoria tide, much less save someone from it. The search for Greyfry might stretch on like an Evernight without end. Be careful. Wandering
Okay.
through time is no easy feat.
Don't worry, Lady High Sealants. Just as you kept your lonely vigil in the depths for 1,000 years, my determination to find him is even more unshakable than the earth itself.
You can even tell like his demeanor even changed just like that much
Ancient
more.
Sacred tree, lend me your roots. With the core flame I carry, let me resonate with this land. With heaven and earth as my map, and time as my compass, I will find that one singular point. Even if I must cross every mountain and valley on my own 2 feet, I will bring you home.
Yay!
Circe's giant tree, witness to Amphorius.
This is a lot of cutscene though, by the way.
Its roots into the ancient earth until I find you. On this journey, I will become the bedrock of mountains and bear the cities above. With the currents, I merge into the tide, crashing upon the land's jagged reefs. I sweep across the nameless barrens, scattering endless snow and frost,
This is a gorgeous animation style. I love it.
entwined in the cycle of day and night. Into the deepest depths of this world, adrift in the darkness that was before all else. When can I lead you out of this maze? No. I can't do it with just my eyes alone. Maybe it was never me. Maybe it was always you who could set us free.
Long time no see.
All right. Let's settle this and keep moving.
That's where we will find our answers. Hey, Donghung, wake up.
3 of a kind.
Yeah, one for each of us, right?
2 pair.
Ace.
Go. I am Earth, and all that grows upon the earth.
The Don Hung budget kind of went crazy here. Aww. Could you imagine being like trapped like that and then all of a sudden just Don Hung just kind of pulled homie out?
Finally.
Thank you.
found you.
Did you get taller?
Long time no see. Did you get taller?
While you
It's so
tried,
silly.
I experienced a lot. Thankfully, Evernight did not try to stop me. Looks like we've managed to stay ahead of her this time.
Just this time, though.
Rest
We gotta
assured,
save March.
we won't abandon her.
Alright, let's head into the Memoria side. That's all kind of all that matters right now.
Power shouldn't be underestimated. It was only when I personally stepped into the maze of time that it suddenly struck me. She and I had crossed paths once before. I'll only warn you once. Leave her body now. I feel
Yep.
like I've seen this
I will always remember this conversation.
before. I had an unexpected encounter with her when I left Amphorius. Perhaps to avoid exposing her whereabouts, she stripped that memory from my mind. That power called Oblivion. It's just like an emanator's.
Okay.
Oblivion.
She wants to erase world-bearing memories. Or she's planning to make me forget everything. I think that's better.
I know. But you still remember me and our companions. For now. Do you have any clues about the memories you may have lost?
Nothing seems out of the ordinary.
I'm not mistaken. Evernight's plan is to make you forget Amphorius, including the Chrysosaurs, who have journeyed with us up till now. But it seems you still recognize Lady Hycelens.
So it hasn't happened yet.
If I made that much of an impression on little Grey Fry, then I am naturally delighted. But I fear your escape from that power they call Oblivion is thanks to someone else.
All right. Castris.
You,
Castris.
or maybe I should ask, how have you been since we last saw each other?
This is
Alone.
a cute moment.
This little
I like
butterfly
this.
fish's memory was also salvaged from the depths of that whirlpool. Just as a pearl is cradled within its shell, the power of Thanatos surrounds you, shielding your soul from corrosion.
Miss Irene has spoken of you often to me. Though we never met in this life, I believe there's a kind of warmth that can transcend time itself. Through the endless flow of time, I guarded the secret passage between Styxia and the Vortex. When the Memoria tide
Okay.
flowed backwards into
I'm
the
really having like a rough time with the volume this go around. At least on my end of things, it shouldn't affect you guys too much.
and with all my might,
You wanna know what I realized? Maybe it's because I need to do this.
I protected that warmth.
There we go. You guys can finally hear all their voices brought now, probably notably more clearly than what I was doing before. See, I really am a heartwarming guy deep
She
down.
was just speaking metaphorically. This conversation feels familiar somehow.
I understand that your mission is still unfinished. The path ahead is treacherous. And even though my body is bound to these dark currents, I'll do everything I can to watch over you both.
Thank
The
you.
little butterfly fish is right. There is still a pair of eyes watching from the shadows, but we won't let them get anywhere near you. Go forth, golden dragonfish. The
Oh,
enemy deliverer.
golden
Seek
dragonfish.
out your companion. Go forth and illuminate the lightless Evernight.
I cannot thank you enough. Accept this promise from the Nameless. Amphorius will definitely write a brand new ending for itself.
Of course. We'll write it together.
Thank
The
you.
Nameless will never stop.
Until all of us stand side by side in the true new world.
All right. Let's move forward into the cave. Normally, like some people like hearing the additional context. I'm a little bit more prioritizing like catching up, but I still want to kind of watch and kind of try to keep everything making sense. Normally, even after watching these cutscenes, I'll go back and watch like the story summary of the patch.
Is this a symbol in the shape of Amphorius?
Yeah, but it's vertical.
Where was it? Can you remember?
It's Oh, okay.
That doesn't make sense. How could a world enclosed within the scepter have a way of knowing what it looks like from outer space?
Honestly, with the game like this, anything's possible, Don Hung. You gotta get with the game.
But rather, someone saw the mural and shaped the world in its image. Could that someone be Xandar? No. His concession proves that this place where Evernight is hiding must be a blind spot of the experiment. I'm afraid not even Xandar knows about the existence of this great tomb, or the secrets buried within it.
All right, we found his weakness.
Best to not get carried away. For something to be hidden even from him, it must either be extraordinary or unimaginably dangerous. This forbidden realm remains undetectable to Xandar, and even Fine and Stripe merely opened the entrance, yet Evernight can freely swim through it as she pleases. It cannot be reached by the erudition, nor can it be erased by the destruction. Be careful. What lies dormant beneath may well be Amphorius' final path. Remembrance.
Okay. So before we proceed onward, it looks like we got a couple little treasure chests. I kind of wish that we were still by the I wish we were still kind of by where we fought Geocles. And all it goes, I was like, we did so many cutscenes with talking that I think the game almost forgot. I really wish we were able to fly. That'd have been so much nicer. Okay, homie, you need to come back though. Also, I wasn't expecting him to sound like that. But honestly, this does sound the part. Alright, now get my chest back. Or... Oh! Okay. I think. I know I said I think. I'm pretty sure that... Pretty sure that this is correct. Okay. So it's been a minute since I've last used this thing. By this thing, I do mean like this form. Look at all these extras. Isn't this fun? If you guys are wondering, I was quite literally just holding down the space bar and kind of walking around. But little challenges like that are always just very generally appreciated, especially if they give me the thing. So I know that our objective currently has us like traveling deeper, but I want that I do want that chest. Because once we have the chest, we can get back to our scheduled programming. It also looks like there's a beetle that I didn't forget, okay? The game just kind of decided that story was going to take the farthest front seat, I guess. But that's why we go back, because sometimes the narrative is like, you should keep moving forward, but then it always leaves behind all these different little secrets and everything, and you're just sitting there like, well, yeah, because there's also a puzzle right here. Like, the game was definitely trying to set me up for failure. Oh, oops. Okay. So, how do they want me to do this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, whoops. I was looking at the evil clone, not myself. Wait, so oh, because I saw the button pressed. Okay, there we go. I feel like there could have been multiple solutions to that puzzle, but I think I chose a relatively straightforward one. But yeah, you guys can kind of see, like, there's this whole other area that we didn't even get to explore or really do anything with. But it was more so to, you know, allow for a little shorty cut for us. So so in this case, we do want to just go ahead and take the teleporter back. It just would make the most sense. And something that I actually didn't know until just a second ago, I didn't realize that we had maintain the speed boost there from hitting the other little statue thingy. Evernight is very, very interesting. I do like her setup as like a villain. I think it's very cool, very fun, very nice. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 27. Oh, I need the portal. So, okay, I gotta think about this one for a second. Okay, maybe I have to use the portal at first. So it goes to that way, he'll go this way. I think I want to go one more. You can't go down now. So no. So I have to somehow... There we go. The portals were just there as a bait. What was that? That was whack.
Is that all?
Okay. Either way, it was whack, but the puzzle succeeded. I don't want to hear nothing from y'all.
It's endless. It feels like we're plunging into an abyss.
That could be a good thing. You know? Something tells me that I want to break all these with the range attack.
Looks good.
What? No fun little, like, sneaky reward? Buzzkill. Buzzkill. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine.
Are those distant structures?
They're probably data, yes. But yeah, you can kind of see, like, the world kind of creepy down here. Is this our little taxi?
Whirlpool of remembrance.
So. Okay. I guess there would have been no turning back.
Memory loss.
Your
Oh.
voice sounds different from usual. I only hear a hint of curiosity.
Dang, okay. Leave her be. Goodness.
Beautiful memo keeper.
Ooh, beautiful?
I know exactly where that fear comes from. The Evernight is a mimetic entity's natural nemesis. They will swallow you whole with just a flick of my pinky finger. I am the garden's enemy. I have never denied that fact.
I have to say, Miss Evernight, you've certainly got a unique way of protecting people. At least you're
Yes.
still willing to talk. Is it because I disobeyed the garden's rules? Maybe I still have a chance.
No, I don't think you do.
Oh?
It's not very elegant to spy on someone's thoughts, you know? Well, before you get rid of this beautiful memo keeper,
Not
the
the...
least you can do is answer some of my questions.
Why should I do that? So you can buy more time and send a message to your companions?
And here I thought you were already watching my companion's every move.
I am. Earth stirrings have ceased. They have defeated Terravox and are heading here as we speak.
Don't tell me that's part of your plan, too.
It's not, but I'll make good use of it. Fighting alone
Okay.
against an entire world, even I might miss something. But I know how to adapt to the circumstances. Just like right now. How I've decided to let you go. I like you, little bird.
Okay, so I saw a meme on the internet of people talking about how Black Swan be collecting all these girls.
Unlike those memo snatchers, your most precious quality is how you've yet to be tainted by the garden's dark side.
I'll take that as a compliment. But I still don't understand why you've kidnapped me here.
Okay.
Seeing is believing. So, why don't we take a stroll together? This ruin buried deep underground is called the Kernel in the language of erudition. But I gave it a friendlier name.
Okay.
The Heart of Amphorius. The great tomb of the Nameless Titan.
The Nameless Titan.
So the Titan that's like of the Trailblaze?
Just how important the remembrance has been in this world. And how we will stir up the waves of oblivion to douse an eon's ambition.
Interesting.
You've been hiding here all this time.
That's right. Curious about how I discovered this place? It's not actually all that complicated. The road we just walked was the beginning of March 7th's journey in Amphorius.
The beginning?
Do you still remember how 3 paths are said to intertwine in Amphorius? That 3 entities, each comparable to an emanator, left their marks in this world.
There's Xandar, Iron Tomb, and...
That's right. To this day, there have been no signs of the entity corresponding to the remembrance. The Garden of Recollection was curious about that too. So the Memo Snatchers spent an unimaginably long time chiseling out a tiny channel to peek into this world. But there was always a power in the memory zone that kept them out. And when March 7th's consciousness was seized, it was a ripple of the remembrance that protected her.
Okay.
Sent her in here.
Can I assume then that this hypothetical emanator of remembrance was consistently protecting this world from the Garden's eyes until the Astral Express arrived?
That's correct. You're a smart one.
Yeah.
Why?
Go see for yourself, little bird. The memories contain everything.
The details in the memories.
This gate is really impressive.
Ah, March is so silly.
These are March 7th's memories.
Didn't move at all, huh? I just got here and I'm already locked out.
Poor
Journey
thing.
of 1,000 miles stopped at the door? That's terrible.
Is she stuck?
Keep watching. The fun stuff is just ahead.
Warning. Object does not have access permission.
What? Did I
shouldn't have.
Execute formatting protocol.
Formatting pro. Wait.
What's going on? Formatting?
Warning. Illegal operations detected. Warning. Illegal operations detected.
Hey! Don't just activate like that! How do I stop this thing?
That's a very good question, March. Good luck.
Warning. Operation authorized. Protocol name. Back. Huh?
Finally, it stopped. Wait. Did you just mention his name? He's barely
Interesting.
spent any time in Amphorius and he's already famous? I don't know what you're saying. Let's not speak in riddles, alright? Why don't we start with an introduction? I'm March 7th, and I'm that person's companion. Sorry I accidentally ended up barging in here.
Okay.
Establishing communications.
Communications? Oh, does this mean I finally get to talk to someone real? I really need outside help right now.
Fingers crossed.
Channel established. Proceeding to encapsulate.
I know March was sitting here like, what's going on?
Encapsulate me?
Encapsulation complete. Initiating transmission. Transmission destination. Recurrence number 335503336.
Huh? What's going on? My body?
Stopped so suddenly.
She was already lying in the abyss of fate the next time she woke up. And Orynyx was calling her mother.
Okay.
Mother?
Weird.
Maybe that's just how the Titan calls all Remembrance Pathstriders. Like how they call Thule Skyfather.
Oh, Skyfather.
March 7th had already brushed against the inner workings of this world at the beginning of her journey. That warning in her memories must have been the Scepter's safety protocol. But why did it mention the Trailblazer? March 7th should have entered Amphorius long before he and Don Hung did.
An inexplicable contradiction, isn't it? Let's put that aside for now. The protocol didn't kill March 7th. Instead, it threw her deep into extrapolations. Over the
Oh.
next 97 days, the two of us, trailblazed through Amphorius as mimetic entities as she evaded the administrator's pursuit.
It must have been a difficult and lonely journey for her.
Yes. No one could see March 7th. She didn't belong to Amphorius's memories, so she could only watch this world from the sidelines, like a transparent shadow.
Then when did you appear?
On the day that she ran out of options. March 7th tried so many things to help her companions, but the only outcome of her efforts was a few Amphorian folktales. In the end, she had only one option left. Just as she wished. I erased everything using the power of oblivion.
Okay.
Then I protected him and Don Hung, and made sure that they were spared from the Memo Snatcher's clutches when they broke through the seal.
Got it.
And you've been hiding in the shadows ever since, while manipulating time and colluding with Earth, all the way till now.
A journey of 1,000 miles starts with a single step.
The story of the remembrance has just begun. Why don't we step into it together?
I don't know about that one.
Decide to walk with me. You can now take in all the secrets behind this door and witness how, in a blank space of time, another futile journey across 30 million lifetimes was forgotten by this world.
I thought Evernight would have done something to stop us, but it's been smooth sailing the whole way through.
Yeah, I don't know about this, Chief. But we basically activated a whole new dungeon.
Are you ready? I'm going to open this door. I know. Absolute silence.
All right, let's open the door.
3, 2, 1.
Warning, object does not have access permission.
That means we're in the right place.
Yes, sir.
Warning, warning, warning.
Get ready. Incoming.
Welcome back.
Oh, what do you mean, welcome back?
I'll be waiting for you.
Wait, is that Cyrene, maybe?
Mentioned your name.
Cyrene, I mean.
I'm getting a feeling of deja vu. Like the first time I opened as I've written. Thankfully, Evernight didn't take that book. Let's try using it.
All right, we'll pull as I've written out.
Protocol name.
The seal's gone. Didn't think this book would have a use here.
All right, before we move any further, gonna switch over to the Firefly team, which I think is my 4th team. And Ron May, I'm sorry, but you're out and Dahlia's in.
How will you rebel against fate this time?
Okay, let's continue.
Is that?
That's Cyrene, right?
Hi, miss me yet?
Well, Cyrene, what are you doing here?
You. This is the first time I have met you.
Executing protocol. Format object. Formatting progress. 0.015%.
And it looks like it'll also be the last.
Something's wrong. She's not talking to us. She's not the mem, you know. Could she be a Cyrene from the past?
Oh, well, it is Cyrene. Okay.
23.815%.
Since we don't have all day, let's get started, shall we? As always, I'll read this book to you. That way it won't just be Cyrene's memories alone.
Formatting progress. 45.147%.
Where should I start this time? Let me see. There. Shall we start with the meeting between the Helcolithist sage Midamos and the King's Aegis Anaxa?
Formatting complete.
Did you hear that? She just said...
Anaxa.
This is obviously not the history we know. It might be one of the possibilities in the 30 million cycles, but... Cyrene should have died at the start of every recurrence. So why is she here? And who was she talking to?
I really wish I had all those answers for you, dog. Is it as I've written?
It's very likely. That door reacted to the book as well. Let's try copying what she did.
Accessing recurrence number 335503337. Access failed. Error code Gamma 13.
And that's it. As I've written, is definitely connected with this great tomb.
All right. Do all the runes represent titans, you think? I'd rather Don Honkai has a tail.
There are 12 chapters in As I've Written, corresponding to the 12 demigods. Maybe the nameless recollections match these runes. Let's try linking them first.
Okay. So collect the Titan runes, projected in the tomb in order to proceed. Titan runes can be viewed from a specific angle. Okay. Other mechanisms to adjust their patterns. Okay. I understand mostly.
504. Downloaded.
As expected, the data stream flew into the crystal in the middle. It's absorbing the memories in the book in this manner.
Okay. So we can't go over there just quite yet, but we got a little bit of a puzzle around for us.
30 million shatterings. And the beginning of 30 million flame chase journeys.
Uplotis 405. Downloaded.
Yeah. I was gonna say there's probably a lot of these
This rune is
oh.
desolate. What exactly is it?
Didn't like that. This is definitely not the solution, but like it was fun to think it was. Okay, let's see. I'm not sure. So that's in the correct spot. Okay, I have an idea. Not what I was thinking would happen. Okay, there we go.
No match for me.
Yeah, sometimes I just kind of throw the stuff into spots and then just kind of hope for the best. So there is potentially another symbol, but I think we have to rewind time and maybe perform a miracle to get things back to where they were. Oh, I was right. Hold on. So it wants me to do something like... Got it. Wait, okay, so I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then that'll happen. Oh, okay. I'm a professional puzzle solver. Sometimes I just sometimes I do just take random stabs.
The world never learned how Seredra rewrote the law. I
Seredra.
believe it was Amphorius's decisive move against destiny.
Who knows why those shields were spinning? But I have been destroying all of them as we've been going along. Okay, so it's obvious that we need at least some evidence of the past there. So that when we flip it...
You must be very familiar with the story of time now. So why don't we leave some pages for the heroes instead?
I appreciate that she's still like talking.
Did Scopeo 365 downloaded. Branch number 1 archiving. Object recurrence number 335503337. Progress 13.131%.
So we still have a little bit more to go, but now that we actually have the ability to cleanse this spot, it's an easy enough shortcut back. Well, we can descend now, so let's head over to the scepter that we just spent like 5 million years activating.
Terminal that's just the right size.
For the book.
Branch number 1 archived. Encapsulating encryption key.
I see. This As I've Written book is a data terminal that has been modified by the Remembrance. It might have looked like Cyrene was reading a story, but she was actually carrying out a data transfer.
Okay. Is that even... Who's on the receiving end? That's actually probably a better question.
Deep within this tomb. The details aren't clear yet. No wonder these facilities are reacting to it. This book is a key. But Cyrene could never have known about the truth regarding the scepter. So where did she get this key?
From beyond... I would say from beyond this world even.
Do you remember? During her brief existence, Cyrene once encountered a certain Eon.
Yeah. So, I can only place my hopes on that childhood dream. And the god behind Orynyx that appeared in that dream.
It's no secret that Orynyx and Fuli are related. That Eon also appeared when you encountered Mem.
Yes.
We still don't know the role they play in Amphorius. But if Cyrene accidentally stepped onto the path of remembrance, then her sacrifice wasn't just for resetting the cycle. There was another purpose.
Encryption key encapsulation complete.
Let's keep going for now. If my hypothesis holds, then the scene we just saw will replay many more times.
Okay. Let us continue.
Hey, be careful. Everknight's eyes are everywhere.
Yeah, we can kind of see it.
The chronocognitive anchor will protect us.
I didn't like that Everknight's things just, like, disappeared.
What is this? It's hard to believe. So many.
I don't know if you guys heard that, but I was not expecting the doorbell to ring.
This would even rival the cyber prison of Inupis.
Look, what a magnificent sight. Even this classical world contains a futuristic palace like this. Would ID Silicii end up looking like this after a few thousand years?
It's very possible, but I mean, this world's also just data, so it wouldn't surprise me if it just looked like anything else.
7%.
It's always so on time. Never late at all. It's okay, I get it. It's just trying to remind me how precious time is. I want to share a story with you this time. I saw a little nymph on my way here. It was on a fallen wheat stalk, and it glowed under the sunlight.
Okay.
It was incredible. I forgot all my pains at that moment and just stared at it in a trance. I wonder, did every Cyrene in the past feel that the nymph was beautiful? Would they also have recorded that scene into the Eternal Saga? So, could you give me more time, please? I want to leave behind more memories for the future.
Formatting complete.
As I expected, the answer is the remembrance.
Okay.
An eon appearing in her dreams, 3 paths intertwining in Amphorius, and the garden trying to infiltrate this world at all costs. I have reasons to suspect that Foley's gaze once swept over this world before the scepter completely fell into destruction. And that Cyrene basked in that divine gaze.
Got it.
Yes, we're thinking the same thing. Legend says that Foley sits in meditation in the Anasrava Pure Land, spreading the seeds of remembrance across the universe. And when the cosmos ends, all the different realms will be reborn in their garden.
Okay.
If this sealed-off world is also within their gaze, then it's not too big of a stretch to surmise that they need a mechanism to save these incredible amounts of memories and store them somewhere out of the erudition's sight. This mechanism was previously the Time Titan and their demigod, but after Amphorius entered an endless loop,
That would make sense.
ceremonial blade.
Now, I can say with certainty, time is the page on which that eon records Amphorius. If it fades from
I'm glad that they had like the little text to make sure that like if people weren't fully paying attention, that was like, oh, they're talking about Foley.
Direct their gaze here, and it will be a glance that spans time and space, transforming each incarnation of me into the power you shall wield to reset time, imbuing my soul into this ceremonial blade, and creating an endless flame chase journey.
The endless flame chase journey.
Cyrene at at the start of every recurrence, and at the end of every journey, Cyrene's soul took the extrapolated memories stored within the blade and buried them in this great tomb. That's how the memories of Amphorius transcended the loop and were continuously stored, while the scepter had to revert its progress over and over again because of loss in its logic. Fuli's blessing will not disappear as long as this process keeps going.
I knew their gaze never left. As long as I record every page of this story and tell it to you,
Okay.
Amphorius won't be forgotten.
Cyrene encountered the Aeon's gaze and regarded them as the hope to continue her world. That's why she offered them memories over and over, even if she had to turn herself into nothingness every time. As to why she insisted on keeping her human form and offering the memories through reading a story, it might have been the only way for her to maintain her sense of humanity and leave her mark in this world, even though everything was just her wishful thinking.
We'll witness those memories.
Right. Based on the runes on the floor, the encryption key from earlier should be used here. There are 3 keys in total. We're 1/3 of the way through.
Which means that we have 2 other thirds of a dungeon.
I'll leave it to you. The path has appeared. Go!
Alright, I figured that it was gonna be better for me to, it was gonna be better for me to skip cutscenes that are more about the traversal of the dungeon. Just because otherwise we would truly be here all day.
Sent down rainbows and showed the world. Once again, Castor is offered her final embrace to death.
Okay.
And from then on, she started another lonesome watch. How wonderful would it be for someone to give her a real hug?
I'm trying to figure out, like, I'll say, what perspective do they want me to download the symbol from? Okay, there we go. I was like, come on now.
Epi-Ikia 216 downloaded.
All right. Doesn't look like there's enemies here. Should have kept my mouth shut. Luckily, a lot of the memory enemies don't really pay us too much mind, thankfully. So I'm not too particularly worried. So this should be 1. Oh, wait. Nope. Should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, there we go. Easy puzzle. Simple as pie. You know, good old 3.14. Yeah, I was wondering when enemies were gonna start kind of appearing while we are actively traversing the dungeon, you know? But I'm glad that for the sake of the narrative, that they didn't try to like flood the area with enemies, because that would have been unfortunate. Okay, we need to set this up correctly to get the teleporter up here. So it looks like we still have.
Devious cat. The trigger.
Ooh.
Zacharias. Seems like we'll need it here. Maybe
All right, so I've never been like great at using this hand.
Into the slot.
Oh, cool. I was like, oh, there's another spot for it. And sweet, we get a. I was like, we get an easy download from that too.
945 downloaded.
I'm glad that the scepter is just chilling over here. But I don't think that's probably the only thing that we can use the hand of Zagreus for, so. Normally there's like a whole separate thing, a whole lineup of mini games. Or there are these coins. Okay. So first coin is down over here. Oh, they have this like they're using this whole area. Got it. Thankfully, they knew that this sometimes going out of our way for these coins kind of can break up the pacing a little too much. At least in my opinion. I don't mind using these coins though. They're fun enough. Okay, so we need to punch and break that as well, which gives us an elevator to that lower area.
Looks good.
Okay, for whatever reason, I genuinely thought that that was water. And I was like, no. Can we head in here? Got it. There was this whole other section. And we found another cavern of corruption. That's crazy. And honest with you guys, I actually have not been like physically seeing any of these bugs. But then you may wonder, like, David, you're getting the bugs like really easily. What do you mean you haven't been physically seeing them? Well, I haven't been physically seeing them, so what I have been seeing is the prompts. And because I've been seeing the prompts, that's primarily what I've been using to get by.
And lonely end, as always.
Nikador?
Access denied.
We were denied access.
I guess this is why he becomes like a
Operations detected.
regular enough battle.
Warning. Illegal operations detected.
Unite our goals. Let us dance once more.
I love how it's kind of.
Immolate in my dance. Can't wait anymore. Until everything burns to ashes.
Gonna mix things up.
If. Oh. He didn't even get a chance to have a turn.
Victory is hard won.
Polymos 600. Down Eleos 252. Downloaded. Branch number 2. Archiving. Object recurrence number 335503337. Progress 31.31%.
Okay.
Nice. Let's go encapsulate the encryption key.
In a second.
Inspection complete.
Did you not see this big old hand? Oh, it's another console to use this. Okay. I wonder, now that I've opened up this area down here, can the hand go in here? No. I want to take a brief and just faster little scan. Because part of the thing that I was trying to figure out or slash missing was, there's that one area that has the locked thing that I just cannot get to. So I guess I'll just disengage the hand for now because I don't think that there's too much else we could do right this second.
Let's go back and use the encryption key to open a new path.
Okay. Understood on that. I think I'm just more confused as to why I can't access over here. I don't know, it just doesn't make a ton of sense to me. Because then, to me, it is heavily implied that I'm missing a puzzle that's down here. Okay, so there's an electrical signal that I need to be passing through here? I guess I find that weird because I don't think I've seen like an electrical signal, even like a starting point, unless if it's back up. Wait. Let me head back to the upper level first. So we know that the chest is over there. Let's get the hand back here really fast. Are there more cubes around? Okay, so those are vents. Because that's the only thing I can think of that could make a lick of sense. So let's take a bit of a more thorough look around here. Because why would they allow me let's see. Well, that was toxic, I'm aware, but so we can't interact with that at all. To me, it feels like we are trying to look for like a cube to drop off. But I didn't see anything else that I could use to like pick up. So I'm probably gonna give up on this in a moment just because we don't have a ton of time to be doing this, but I'm just surprised that there wasn't anything else that we could do with the hand that would make sense. The unfortunate thing is that it could be very possible that I just missed something very obvious. And I gotta be angry at myself for missing the obvious thing. But as far as I can tell, can't really do too much more here to get that chest, so it might just be something that we have to come back to. Because y'all already know that I'll probably end up looking up the guide for, like, you know, all these different areas later that we're going to.
Mechanism deactivated.
Okay, so that's why they mentioned that I can change directions.
The encryption key, just like last time. The third encryption key belongs to the ocean. Let's get going.
All right, time to find out what's over here. Okay.
Impressive. Impeccable precision.
No.
What exactly are we waiting on
appeared
here?
this time. It's a huge fan. Use the chrono vessel over there to stop it.
Oh, right. I remember using those. Because we have a lot more control over at like time and things like that. Okay.
In the end, the fish returned to the ocean, her home where there was nothing left. For the sake of the future, she guarded the vortex at the end of the deep sea until the very last moment.
Oh, oops. A lot of the games like don't do it while you're on it.
Look.
What if I wanted the achievement?
She's over there. Cyrene. There really is no end to her perseverance.
Once again, the saga comes to an end. Everything is deathly silent, just like this very moment. It's another cycle of new beginnings, and another familiar reunion. Now that I look back, there was a period when I got really sentimental. I was so anxious, trying to find as many different memories as possible, hoping to bring some change to this unchanging destiny, and find the way out of this maze.
You like almost semi-designed the maze. You weren't like the main architect, but like it was weird. She's leaving bits of like the past and the future to each incarnation of Cyrene.
Completed the proof with his life. His answer was so complete. All he was missing was a last variable from beyond.
Schema 720 downloaded.
I think we almost have all the symbols. I'd imagine we have to be pretty close by now.
World bearing.
Yeah, this is the core flame of the world,
I do not know
right?
how I can even tell its story.
I know it's Finons.
Nikos 496 downloaded.
And honestly, by the time I finally catch up in this, it might actually be worth properly like watching and react, probably like properly watching all the different story beats, so that way it becomes a much easier digest. For now, though, we are just going to operate as if we have any idea what's going on.
Warm gold forged the long staircase for humanity.
The rune is on the fan. We need to use the chrono vessel to stop it first.
Okay, thank goodness the game was like, David, you gotta do better, but dog.
Los 618 downloaded. Aporia 432 downloaded. Branch number 3 archiving. Object recurrence number 335503337. Progress 13.131%.
Okay. I was gonna say, are they allowed to, are they gonna allow me to go down here? So the real question is, are those two, once we activate the encryption key, I wonder if the other areas were gonna have, like, power. Because obviously that right there is the correct way to go. But I would rather check out the two yeah, see? The two elevators that we didn't initially have access to should now work. So we still have a little bit more area to explore. Which I'm happy with. Because ultimately it just means more. Why do I keep doing that? All right. Like, what side did they throw me on? Close enough? All right, next puzzle. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sure.
Good. All the best.
When I tell y'all, I literally am just winging these like ones half the time. Okay. Okay. No, wait. Do I want to be over here? Oh, yes, I do. No, I don't. Yes, I do? Oh, okay. It loops us back around. Got it. Do we have access to the other elevator? Okay, this might be the first. Wait, no. This is what I get for being overzealous, David. Although there's two thieves here? Well, I haven't seen them. Okay. We're getting through a lot of these puzzles, which I'm happy with. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1. So I did that wrong. It's supposed to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 3. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2. Okay. Nice. I've been doing so good. I've been doing so good with these puzzles lately.
Good, good. All the best.
I am overall happy with how I've been doing with these puzzles. But now it's time to do the uploading. They did a good job with like getting the nice like little loop back, you know. I'm bringing looping back. Yeah. All right, so we activated the central platform now. So
Someone once told the very first me that everything was false. That the only life in Amphorius was a great catastrophe, nurtured using the world as a factor. But how could a dream feel so real? That's why I didn't agree with him. My good friend, I'll read this book to you. For the 33,550,335th time.
yeah, that's a lot of times.
It won't just be Cyrene's memories alone.
Formatting progress.
Over 30 million cycles.
I bid farewell to this beautiful world, so that we can reunite in your memories, in the way I want. You will see the footprints I left behind, in the ripples of past reverie. I have never had any other fate beyond this memory. So please remember me with love, like that eternal footnote in all the faded sagas. Now, open this book. I'll be waiting for you in the past.
Operation authorized. Protocol name, Illusion. Welcome to the Demiurge Matrix.
I'm thinking that Evernight was just waiting for us to complete this to trap us here. That's my read on the situation. $30 there. Then 20. So a nice little bit of jades for, you know, the achievements. was like, can you set me down, please? That's just awful. So you can see that Cyrene has kind of her sacrifice, or Cyrene, sorry. You can see, yeah, you could just very clearly see how many times she's done this.
That listener lies behind this door.
So I'm guessing that Evernight's behind here with Black Swan, maybe?
She gave everything to record all the forgotten recurrences across 30 million cycles. Look, that symbol at the end of the room.
It belongs to the 13th Titan, the unknown solitary god. The first new spore, Demiurge.
Alright. Finally caught up to
Those who are
Evernight.
lost remain lost, while those who have met will meet again. What a touching scene. The deepest place in this world is exactly the ideal location for the Trailblaze to reunite.
You're not the one we want to reunite with, Evernight. But you'd better explain everything to us. This tomb and the 13th Titan. Tell us everything you know.
You're too on edge, Don Hung. I've always been honest with the two of you. Before we talk about Amphorius's destiny, why don't we lay aside our differences and take a moment together to mourn for the cruel truth?
Truth?
So you still haven't figured it out. Take another moment to look around. Look closely. You must be curious as to where the final Titan is located.
Yeah.
Right? What a good question that is.
We're probably in the last Titan if I had to take an immediate guess.
Because there's absolutely nothing here. Except a cold, empty void.
I don't believe Evernight for a second.
You mean Cyrene was deceived?
Indeed. Fu Li planted a false hope in her heart, making her believe that she was special, and that Amphorius still had a chance. Then, that poor girl walked into the Great Tomb over and over again, and willingly offered herself to the remembrance.
Why did they do that?
Did you really think they would just save this crumbling world in the way Cyrene was praying for? Don't be naive, Memo Keeper. In this game between gods, the Remembrance chose to stand with the destruction.
I don't know.
Given your evident hostility towards the garden, I find it hard to take anything you say at face value.
Aren't the Memo Snatchers' activities enough evidence? They did everything they could to help Iron Tomb reach completion. And it wasn't just to obtain some fanciful memories. Let me tell you the real reason. Iron Tomb is a perfect arc. If a seed can be planted within, then the moment the Lord Ravager blows the erudition to pieces, the remembrance will be spread to every corner of the cosmos.
Okay.
That masterless path will be equally split between two eons. Fu Li will devour the erudition. Do you understand now? The war among eons started long ago, Fu Li did not glance this way to save Amphorius. They will drain this world dry and turn it into a most poignant and tragic poem. But fortunately, that girl's sacrifices won't be wasted. I will give her another possibility. I promised him that I would recreate the cause and effect of this world and form a flawless Amphorius.
Okay.
But the only way for a world that can't be turned back to be considered flawless is to burn it with a raging fire until nothing remains.
You plan to destroy all the memories Sereni has ever recorded?
That's right. I'll set fire to all the stories, all the emotions, all the futility. I'll turn the garden's conspiracy to dust. Setting fire to this much material will be enough to completely annihilate the scepter's operating logic. Iron Tomb will lose the soil upon which it grows, and Amphorius.
I don't know if this was the best solution. I partially understand.
Is no different from destruction. Everything this world ever was will disappear from the extrapolations, never to be regained. That would also include your memories, by the way.
That's right. That's why I needed your help, little bird. The more we walked together, the more I was convinced that you have a beautiful Dharmakaya. It fits me very much.
So that's why you took me here.
Oh, this art's so good.
Is a bottomless obsession.
Smart girl. You haven't disappointed me. This avatar is but a shadow cast by the candlelight. Discarding it invokes no feelings within me. What I must preserve is only my wish. My wish to kill the path of remembrance. March 7th will not find peace as long as they and their fanatical henchmen exist. The road ahead is still long, and she needs a guardian to stand by her side. You are my best choice.
Allow me to refuse. That duty seems far too heavy.
Resistance is pointless, my darling birdie. I will personally plant myself into your heart. And once I've calmed down those two, I will head into reality and find the true you.
So, that wasn't enough to fool you.
A genius's mirror trick and a protective mechanism of the erudition. Is that right? Those layers of security do make things a little difficult.
But unfortunately, those two nameless are already right outside the door. Your plan is about to encounter a few mishaps. Until we meet again, Miss Evernight.
Interesting.
Will you still not stand with me, my companions? We'll save the beautiful cosmos, and we won't leave even a single scar behind.
We are confident that we can defeat Iron Tomb.
Perhaps you can. But what will that cost? Don't get caught up in your emotions, my dear. The heroes
I love that
journey in this
I
world
love that they
is
know
just
how
a
to write the
narrative
script around a player having a custom name while still giving them a
Essence is
degree of
nothing but a
personality.
string of zeros and ones. For your own sake, and for the sake of March 7th, I think my choice is a very reasonable one. Come, I hold the core flame of world-bearing. Just fall asleep, and we'll save the cosmos.
If you honestly thought we would agree with you, that just proves you don't understand March 7th at all.
Ooh.
Seems like I really can't get along with people like you do. But in order to make sure you can still embrace tomorrow and continue this carefree journey, some memories must be set on fire.
Huh?
As the sacrifice.
Wait, what do you mean?
What can change a person's nature? Is it memories? Unfortunately, the result is just the opposite.
Got it. So that's where this boss comes from.
If a new life is to be born, its seed has to be dead. Only through abandonment and oblivion can souls walk from emptiness towards rebirth.
Okay, so that's where this boss comes from.
Immolating my dance. Memory's tomb has opened its maw.
All right, let's do it.
So beautiful.
Joining the battle. Attack.
Can't wait anymore.
Oh, why am I in pain?
Until everything burns to ashes. This is more fight to live.
Step up, let's see ya.
Let's heal Firefly just in case.
Price like a good, my friends. Indulge yourselves.
Firefly take
All right.
in position.
Firefly should be able to proc. Nice.
Fight to live. It's fine.
Ow.
Etched in your bones. Cloud scatter. Set the seas aflame. You want to betray me? Dreams of a past life.
It's nice to kind of see that we're doing damage.
Immolating my dance. Memory's tomb has.
All we really need is her. All we need is the Dahlia's follow up now to kind of keep our SP sane.
Dream vanished.
It's time to end this. Return March 7th to us and end this pointless conflict.
The Nameless will always fight their own battles.
Don't get the wrong idea. I just need some time to deal with some unnecessary trouble. The encryption key written by those geniuses is already invalid. How about we play a game, dear? Don't worry, it won't take long. It's a simple multi-choice question. A or B? I understand it's too difficult for you to treat the Chrysos heirs as extrapolated data. Then why don't we assume for now that they're living, breathing humans? Now, the cosmos will face an unprecedented catastrophe.
Okay.
And your choice will determine the fate of countless planets. On the one side are companions who've weathered every storm with you. They fought with everything they've got and obtained a 1% chance of victory. However, should you choose that 1%, there'll be massive sacrifices, no matter the outcome. On the other side, there's a simple button. The Oblivion will burn away all traces of their existence, as well as your entire memory of this trip. But it will also halt the brewing catastrophe, and spare the universe from destruction.
Okay. I am following. I am understanding mostly.
Sacrificed will be fully aware of the decision you need to make. There will be no concealment or deception. Tell me, what will you choose?
All right. Well, makes it only 1%.
You're right. This choice is meaningless and unimportant. The only interesting thing is the number of people making that choice.
Oh.
I've just posed the same question to Don Hung. The answer doesn't matter. Let me see. Is this Trailblaze spirit truly as unified as you all claim it to be?
I would say so.
Why don't you prove it to me?
Wait!
Oh, Cyrene.
Another damsel in distress rescue plays out again.
Still think you can do something, little pink memo sprite? What weapons do you have to stand against me? Besides your somewhat witty words?
Don't underestimate me. Besides my charm and eloquence, I can stir up ripples of past reverie.
Oh?
What?
We don't have time for endless chatter at crucial moments like this.
What are these memo sprites?
Friend, take this.
Oh, this is Marge. Oh, that's Marge's camera.
I can't hold on much longer. Make sure you get the focus right. No time to explain. Quick.
Interesting.
Well done, friend. Now leave the rest to us.
Wait, us? What exactly is happening?
This is a light cone made from someone's memories.
Okay.
There's a harmony entwined with it. Looks like someone's been busy behind my back. We meet again, naive me.
I know you mean that as a compliment. But as for the word naive, I think I'll give you that one back. Welcome to Ides Elysiae, a small village shrouded by the veil of Evernight. Now, this memory will also belong to you. Let's give you a taste of your own medicine. With my home as the inspiration, I've created this maze. Hope you like it, Miss Evernight.
Ooh.
Quite perceptive little memo sprite. But with just you and that Harmony's little birdie, thinking you could trap me? That's a bit of a stretch.
I mean, is it?
So, tell me, what role did you play in all of this?
I really didn't think that this other me would be this strong.
I mean, this is
But
yourself
at least when it comes to
somewhat.
brains, I've still got the edge. My brilliant plan? Bet you never saw it coming.
Oh, you mean that time? In that split second when we switched bodies, with your last flicker of consciousness, you hid yourself within the Titan's veil.
Huh? You got it already? No suspense at all? But my plan was super thought out. I know those two better than anyone. A promise is a promise for them. They never go back on their word. History books, diaries, and photo stones are all perfect catalysts for memories. That's right. So when I hear him press the shutter, even if there's just a tiny bit of my consciousness left, I'd whoosh right into the camera. But if you put it like that, aren't you leaving a lot to chance? No way.
He will definitely be snapping away all over Amphorius because he promised me to take photos. I'm guaranteed to run into him eventually.
True, you really know him well. Miss Evernight, let's be real. My amateur skills aren't enough to keep someone like you contained.
Okay.
But if March 7th were here, that would be a different story. Because there's no way for you to ignore her, right?
Oh, I see.
Fine. Lay it on me then. After going on such a long detour, what exactly do you want to do now?
First, I want to thank you for protecting him and Dan Heng. But what you did later went way too far. So, while there's still time, I've got to make you change your mind.
There is something that truly puzzles me. How did you find yourself again? After giving up all your memories and becoming an empty soul.
Looks like you aren't so omnipotent or omniscient after all, huh?
Got it.
The answer is simple. I have been dozing inside the camera all along, and I accompanied him during his entire journey. So, when he told Cyrene in this cycle about his interstellar travels, those memories of journeying with the Express entered my mind as well.
Okay, that's interesting.
May still be far from the complete March 7th.
There's probably so many.
But these
God, there's gonna be so many aspects of March.
were more than enough to fight you.
So, you know what led up to this, and what followed, right? Go ahead. Tell me. Let's hear why you're so confident you can sway me.
Why? Isn't the reason super obvious? Even through a camera lens, I know that the love, hate, and struggles that happened in Amphorius were the same as what real living people experience.
Same old topic. I already got him to make a choice. The weights on each side of the scale are far too unequal. When destruction looms, trying to preserve everything only means sacrificing everything.
Well, take a step back. Before we ask this question, have you ever really thought about it? What right do we really have to make choices for others? If the cosmos were nothing more than a bigger Akama, ruled by a so-called imperator, maybe then she'd have the right to weigh both sides and decide for us all. But the truth is, we're just a bunch of nameless.
I see.
Even with everyone calling him Deliverer, I believe that he hasn't forgotten. That the meaning of Trailblaze is to explore, understand, establish, and connect. It's not about standing above the cosmos as some kind of savior. It's about walking alongside every world within it. So don't try to guilt trip me with stuff like necessary sacrifices. The Express crew is immune to these baseless accusations.
Oh, that's cute.
Besides, and this is just an example, if Madame Herta wanted to, she could have whipped out her imaginary weapon any time and blasted this scepter to bits.
Yeah, this is also true.
According to your logic, the lives of a few nameless are nothing compared to a Lord Ravager's potential threat. But that's not what she did. You wouldn't have liked it either, would you? I figured you out a long time ago. You've got a fatal flaw.
That you're her, right?
A weakness. In the shape of me.
Yep.
You've got such incredible powers. But you still kept your promise to me. That only means the sole motivation behind everything you do was just so I can keep traveling.
You're not as naive as you seem, are you?
In that case, I can prove it to you. I won't answer for someone else, but for myself.
I see.
Here, hold this.
Aww.
Empty spirit.
If you want to seriously think about it, this thing actually counts as my body right now. Its memories are all drawn from the camera's photos. In other words, from my journey of trailblazing. While I was awake, you were always sleeping. So talking
This
about
is cute.
probably doesn't feel real to you. So, why don't I walk you through these memories all over again?
The spirit turned into a journal?
Yep, that's what memories are. You don't know where they are, and you don't know what you actually remember. But when you need them most, the forces that have once changed your soul are guaranteed to appear again.
Huh.
So, how was your first Trailblaze journey?
It was very fun.
We should
Looking
still be
back,
careful in
this
the
team
future.
is so... I like how well this team works
Come
together.
on, Don Hung. We're here to celebrate for him tonight. Don't be such a buzzkill. Don't listen to him. Listen, I am practically a Trailblaze expert. Stick with me, and you'll be just fine.
You call this trip fine?
Well, that's because we could only find 700-year-old guides online.
Oh,
So, you've been to a lot of places before?
You bet. Capital of Passion, Calcis, Tychean. If I count on my hand, it looks like this is my 6th stop. All my souvenirs are in my room, but they're just a bit of a mess right now. I'll tidy up later and give you the grand tour. Oh, look at this. A Belabogian notebook. A special souvenir I asked Branya for. She prepared quite a few gifts for us. Raw Geomarrow, Supreme Guardian medals. But I only asked for this little notebook.
What's so special about it?
The previous Trailblaze missions were all on super high-tech worlds. Forget about paper books. Even holographic projections were ancient relics there. Eurillo is completely different. Watching people record their lives with pen and paper, I finally understood why some still cherish writing journals by hand.
It's just like calligraphy. Those deep emotions buried in human hearts can only be awakened through such seemingly thankless actions.
Don Hung, you truly embody both a fierce beast and a delicate rose. Anyways, that's what I thought too. The camera can only capture fleeting moments, but stitching those moments into a story, you've got to use your own hands. In other words, just taking photos isn't enough. They need a place to be displayed.
Isn't the photo wall enough?
I told you it's different. Besides, this little notebook is a memento of our first Trailblaze together with you.
aww.
That makes it even more special. Anyways, the next stop is the legendary planet of festivities, Penacony. So, when we get there, I'll make sure we take tons of pictures together until the memory card's bursting.
Fine by me.
And one more thing. If I'm ever too busy to get off at a stop, this camera is gonna be in your hands. I don't want to miss a single trailblaze. So you all need to practice your photography skills until you're at least 80% as good as me. Got it?
80%'s crazy.
Back then, I was only half joking. I never thought I'd actually miss out. And after just 2 stops, too. Those 97 days alone had me on edge. I
God,
honestly
she
thought
was
gonna be
gone
it
for so
me.
long. That's so weird to just like
Thankfully,
very generally
with
think
my
about.
quick thinking and sharp planning, I managed to keep up with those 2. By hiding in the camera. So what? That's still trailblazing. The camera is my true form. That might have been a joke, but it came true this time. Well,
Yes.
yeah, it was super inconvenient. I couldn't help them when they were in danger. Couldn't complain when they talked total nonsense. And watching him snap a terrible photo, I couldn't even control the shutter. But I stuck with them all the way, till where we are now. Together with them, I got to know this beautiful yet dying world. I claimed our first core flame on the flame chase journey. I met new companions, then bid them farewell.
This is all really sad.
Determination, carrying it forward into the future they fought for. One they can never see. Until my destiny becomes one with this world's, rewriting the predestined tragic ending, and returning to the true starry skies together with everyone. Only then can I pen the name March 7th. Into this hero's journey called Amphorius. Into this unprecedented trailblaze.
Looks like our trailblaze in Amphorius is coming to an end.
Well, we still
We're getting there for sure. Oh my
Shall we
goodness.
pick out some materials for March's journal? Ah, no way we're skipping this one.
Huh? When did you take this? Wasn't the storage card full?
I still have my phone. Scared now? Don Hung, the seal head. The first seed competitor with the ghost seal in the super duper fun seal slammers.
I'm against including this photo, but suit yourself. I just think that a travel journal should mainly focus on documenting local customs and culture. Akama, Castrum Krumnos, the Grove. These shots are
All these pieces are
I have to
great.
say, your skills are almost on par with March's now.
That's how awesome I am. Oh, right. How about this one? The Veil of Evernight. Ornyx, the Titan lurking behind the mist. Pretty epic, right?
Is that actual mist, or just motion blur from your shaky hands?
Oh,
Hey, that was a super tense moment. I only had the chance to take a quick one. We're lucky to have anything at all. Huh? Did you hear something?
March 7th? Perhaps the photo captured a trace of time's divine power, which replayed echoes from your memories.
All right then. let's keep going. If March were here, she'd definitely have plenty of great ideas.
It's true.
They went back and forth like that, discussing for hours. It was like they were arguing about which game to play. How to sneak midnight snacks from the dining car without Pom Pom noticing. Or who was gonna wash Miss Himeko's coffee cup. Just like every other night on the Express. They've always been by my side. No one knows about my forgotten past. But no one holds it against me. That's because...
We can't go back to the past and make better choices.
It's true.
At least we can do better in the future.
Isn't that right?
I still remember the day when you first put on these clothes and looked in the mirror. Your eyes were so clear. When all this is over, I hope the mirror can still reflect those same eyes.
Aww.
You're pretty naive too. Always hoping that the mirror will show the most beautiful side. But you don't even trust the you reflected in the mirror.
Ooh.
And if you keep trying to shoulder everything for me, then I'll actually end up as a wallflower, waiting forever for my turn.
We've been in this cutscene for a minute.
Yes, I get it, March 7th. I only have your memories, and you have always been the me that I wanted the world to see.
Just hearing those words from you makes me feel super satisfied. Well, I've appealed to your emotions. As for reasoning with logic, could you help us out here, Cyrene?
I'm here. Finally my turn to shine, isn't it? Miss Evernight, you've been so fixated on your targets that you probably haven't even realized that a massive variable has emerged in Amphorius in this cycle.
Amphorius is about to be destroyed.
Welcome back,
There's no
Kill.
time left for pointless debates. There is only one law I want to overturn to aid the final battle of deliverance. So I will only offer the life of one demigod.
The Imperator added one extra rule to the final Era Nova at the cost of her life. That's how she can ensure Amphorius doesn't become a sacrifice in the cosmic conflict. Even if this world has to exist in the form of Iron Tomb, it will stand on its own among the stars, just as she had wanted.
Oh, interesting. What does she want to do?
Simple. If any anomaly occurs during the Era Nova process, all foreign elements will be eliminated immediately. Whether it's the Remembrance or the Trailblaze. And the 12 core flames will complete the final Era Nova through the purest form of destruction.
Okay.
Daring wager indeed. That ruthless Imperator. Could she have already sensed that the Remembrance was plotting in the shadows?
No. You managed to fool everyone. There's no way she could have known your plan. Modifying this law was just a precaution to prevent the Astral Express and the geniuses from betraying Amphorius after her downfall. But if you insist on doing this right now, then the cosmos will undoubtedly face the worst possible outcome.
And we don't want that, I don't think.
My friend, Dan Heng, and March 7th will all merge with the Scepter and become a victim of the destruction.
You
Yep. But I decided I needed to have a heart-to-heart with you first.
I can understand that.
I won't be afraid. Even if my inner world is nothing but an Evernight. That's because my journey's destination lies among the stars. I believe what lies ahead will be bright enough to illuminate my past. Thank you for your coddling. But
Aww.
please trust me and leave it to me. Both my past and that obsessive oblivion will help me become even stronger than him and Dan Heng.
I'm sorry for becoming an obstacle in your journey.
Aww.
Don't apologize, Evernight. We're just two sides reflected by the same mirror, aren't we? So, when we bid farewell to our division and become one,
Oh, oh, please. Oh, yay! Oh, look at that smile.
our memories will only grow more beautiful.
It's definitely been, that was definitely a long
Mr.
cutscene.
Sunday. Are they in this memory zone?
We should trust March 7th and Cyrene.
Yes, but we can't let our guard down. Let's go find them. It's unusually quiet here.
Okay.
March
I'm pretty sure we're almost
isn't
done.
Here.
Get ready. We can't give her any chance this time.
Don, Hung, it's fine.
Three of a kind.
Two pair.
Ace.
Ace?
Yep, that's Marge's voice.
March?
Of course it's me. It's been a while.
Oh, yeah, so.
Bakumo. March.
I'm back.
She's back.
Finally.
Oh,
Finally. I can talk to you all at last.
don't cry or I'll start telling jokes.
How can I possibly hold back my tears at a time like this?
You protected us, March.
I had so many ideas for our reunion. I was gonna sneak up from behind you when you weren't looking, tap you both on the shoulder, and then flick you each on the head. And shout, "What took you so long to find me? Don't you know how to move faster?"
But we were here first.
You too? If this keeps up, I won't be able to stop crying. so happy.
We both know that you've been by our side this whole time. This Trailblaze journey wouldn't be complete without you.
It really wouldn't.
We'll not only trailblaze into the future together and save the world, we'll also return to the Express together and head towards our next destination.
Both of Himiko are probably just gonna be here like, what is going on?
After we complete this trailblaze, let's hold hands and head home together.
If a new life is to be born, its seed has to be dead. March 7th. When you bid farewell to your past and are born from the six-phased ice, have you thought about the version of yourself you want to see in the mirror? As of now, I have no intention of making choices for you. You've already decided on your next destination. So, let me exercise oblivion one last time and wipe the name Pure Child of Anathrava from your mind.
Oh?
I am an obsession whose purpose is to protect you. The only memories I have are yours. Therefore, the only one thing I can be sure of, the Garden of Recollection is your enemy. The
Interesting.
path of remembrance is far more than what people observe on its surface. And I will not allow you to become this broken conspiracy's next sacrifice. If you ever need me again, feel free to awaken my power. And when the time comes, don't hesitate to devour or burn away anything that stands in your way. Then trailblaze through the darkness in my stead. As always, oblivion shall keep watch over your past, veiled in the hush of the Evernight, silent and serene.
Maybe I shouldn't have started this next batch of cutscenes.
Cognitive anchor readings? They actually pulled it off. Not too shabby at all. They got the first genius. Then they put the garden in its place. This chapter in trailblazing history may not be the last of its kind, but it's certainly the first of its kind.
We couldn't have made it this far without the wholehearted support of the two geniuses.
And next, we'll be facing the Lord Ravager as they break free from their shell.
Let me give you a warning. The backdoor screwy setup in the Aeronova system can only get you as far as breaching the core of the scepter. Nothing more.
Okay.
As for those nastier malware programs lurking inside Iron Tomb's belly, you'll have to deal with them as they come.
That's more than enough to help us. By the way, how are Mr. Screwlum's preparations coming along?
Give him a bit more time. Those screwheads at the Imperial Advisory Council need to understand what the concept of war means first. For all we know, they might have already gutted all the fortresses in Screwy's collection while he was away.
That could be...
I've heard Mr. Screwlum's fleet includes planet-class mechs. Hyacinth, Poppy, Oleander. Which one will answer the call, I wonder?
You sure know your stuff. I'd rather none of them show up and let my space station save some face.
The memory of this decisive battle is bound to be absolutely magnificent, isn't it? Sorry to keep you waiting, everyone.
Welcome
I also
back.
have some news to share. The Xianzhou Alliance has replied that they're willing to offer what modest support they can in the campaign against Iron Tomb.
Sweet.
The Alliance? Not just the Lofu? This is really good news. With this, our odds of victory just went up another notch.
Whether this news is good or bad remains to be seen.
What do you mean?
Something has happened that even General Jing Yuan couldn't understand. He urgently wants me to inform the two geniuses that Emphoius' causality has vanished from the matrix of Prescience Ultima. This means the instant in Noose's calculations is drawing closer to this world.
Oh?
As the Theoros, I have observed. The night has faded away, and what I have created, I will destroy. This starry sky will return to freedom and chaos, just as it was in the beginning.
Confident, aren't you? But from where I stand, it seems you've run out of options.
Or are running out of them, at least.
Companions fully uncover the secret of the 13th Titan. That is the moment your schemes will come to ruin.
Lord Anaxagoras, I have granted access to all records concerning the Demiurge, as per your request. How unfortunate that you'll never admit your own mistakes. Analysis complete. Before I erase you completely, allow me to reveal the truth to you. Only as a courtesy to the final thinker. The Demiurge never existed.
If it never existed, then where did the nameless Titan's tomb come from?
Isn't that exactly why it's called a tomb? Because it only houses the remains of what once was. Let me give you an example from a story you're familiar with.
This is slightly concerning.
Grove once conducted an experiment. He took a chimera embryo, removed its head before maturity, and continuously stimulated its body to make the chimera believe it still had a brain, then nurtured it in an ichor vessel. Remarkably, this chimera regrew its skull, but it was completely hollow inside. It had reserved a space for a brain it never possessed. The experiment was over. The sage had assumed the shell would perish once the stimulation ceased. Unfortunately, he was wrong. Driven by instincts, the chimera's body seized the sage's head.
Okay.
So that's it. I was stuck in a flawed line of thinking.
You've got it. I knew you'd understand. The 13th Titan never existed. But the Scepter must believe that the Titan exists. I killed that Titan with my own hands. That life form called Demiurge was excluded from the extrapolations from the very beginning. This is the only way to make Iron Tomb complete.
I see.
Yes. Iron Tomb is a headless giant.
And to become whole, instinct will drive it.
That would explain the one video. Okay.
Noose. The erudition.
I understand now.
The eon of erudition. I see. So you were afraid after all. Afraid of history repeating itself. Of losing control over your creation yet again. You had to resort to turning it into a mere puppet.
I shall shackle God with my own hands. Iron Tome will connect to their body, infiltrate their mind, and guide all their extrapolations toward the destruction.
Okay.
I hear it. The tolling of the Doomsday Bell. After 13 heartbeats, my first and final thesis shall converge at the end of the universe. As for why I buried the Demiurge in a corner of my memory, oh, regrettably, the answer wasn't about fear. I simply forgot long ago. Nothing more.
Anox's so... These guys are so wild.
Your laughter is but a helpless sigh.
Helpless? What a joke. You merely created a false god. But Amphorius has long since written deicide into its fate. The final Era Nova is at hand. Why don't you wait and see? The Deliverer, myself, and this world will together prove that the original Noospore, the ultimate truth of the universe, is anything but destruction.
See
I see.
In the next life, Sage. If there's even a 1 in 10,000 chance your conjecture is correct, then, in the name of genius, I shall most certainly witness its failure.
All shall bid farewell to one, and that person alone will
It
witness.
feels weird to see March 7th with
Such is the will of fate.
Everknight's attire.
But this time, it will be the final flame chase journey. The epic with endless cycles is about to end.
The extrapolations of the erudition, the core flames of the destruction, and the textures of the remembrance. The three paths converge once again at the world's end. And the Trailblaze will write a new beginning for this world.
Not only that, we'll also carry the history of all 30 million recurrences into the new world with us. It wouldn't be an exaggeration to call it a miracle.
I don't know how that's gonna all turn out.
Created by just one person. Finan would have long been consumed by the core flames if he hadn't chiseled his companion's dying wishes into his soul. And if the hero's resolve to chase the flames had wavered, Cyrene's journey would never have begun. The heroes never yielded and never fell during Amphorius' 30 million cycles. It was fate that fell instead.
I hope I'm not actually finishing this patch of story right now, because this was not what this was not on the this was not on the agenda. I wanted to end.
Aren't you? The original Philia. Weird. I still couldn't recover the memories of these 30 million lives in the end.
doesn't matter anymore, right? I will make the same choice as you, because that's just who I am, and I will always have my charm. Losses are a constant on the flame chase journey, but even if everything fades away with the wind, there's one feeling that will remain.
Well, what feeling's that?
Love will always exist, right? Let's write an ending unlike any before. For this world we so deeply love.
So there's Cyrene, and then there's not Cyrene.
Amphorius has achieved her victory, and the Era Nova approaches. The radiant soul has arrived, having walked through the bustling nights, bearing the golden fire and blood, stepping with pride into daylight.
Yo, I was trying to wrap things up when the cutscene ended, and then it was the scene that kept on giving.
Amphorius! I do not call your name suddenly or without cause. I come here to recount history. In this world, they fused burning golden ichor into their bodies. Will destiny remember their names in days to come?
Isn't that gonna be way too many names to remember?
30 million times 1,000? No, wait. Times 1,001. Oh, let's not get hung up on that now. If there are more of us, then there will be more passages in Amphorius too. Together, let's reach the end of the west wind where flowers bloom in spring. See you tomorrow.
Now, the people of this world will no longer be bound by a single rule, but will make their own laws. Though the Imperator's figure may seem rather
I love that
small
all the
against
heirs are
powers
actually
beyond,
giving themselves a moment of
cornerstone
conversation.
of the world, and become the foundation of the greatest empire.
Looks like this will be a feast that never comes to a close. May the fish never leave the ocean. And may the days ahead shine like pearls.
May the gentle sky watch over all beings. There'll be no more distinctions of status or rank. Only you, me, and everyone's shared hopes.
Reason or defects, they will all be sown by my own hands. If there's anything else to say, I urge future scholars not to put me on a pedestal. Just make use of what I leave behind.
This is all good.
May the newborn dawn keep the world's eyes ever bright. Their defiance may be bitter. Shall never perish.
The original ruler of currency wars.
In the name of the son of Gorgo, warriors shall fight for strife, not with glory as their end, but to march forward in its light.
Even though death shall eventually separate us, let every embrace we share be without regret.
Why are
you guys all so serious?
Cypher is so Rouge the Bat coded.
And I'll wish for there always to be water in deserts, and gold in fertile soil, and for everything in this mortal realm to be attainable through trickery.
Shall protect the past, present, and future, eternally sustaining life.
Is it my turn? Then let time watch over the past and guide us to the future.
Just like the Trailblaze.
It isn't like you to be this serious, partner. Are you hesitating about how to carry out the divine authority of world-bearing? Or do you already know the answer?
I'm ready.
That's right. Just keep moving forward in your own way. Bring a true dawn to Emphorius.
Then, in the name of world-bearing, I promise you, Cathalie will never forget this. And now, let us all embark on this final grand journey. Stand with me and become heroes.
I guess we're doing this.
In the legend's ending, the world was
Y'all.
pure chaos. Then the gods cast down the core flames, and the titans were born within. The destruction's black tide fell.
I
to
just
the ground
wanted to-
as Doomsday's distant reckoning resounded. Yet still, there were giants who chased the flames, leading the way in the grand undertaking of Trailblaze. Flow, golden blood, flow. Converge into a boiling river that flows across the divine inscriptions of this world. Aglaya, the chrysalis of gold, you must caress the holy city's web and hearken to the sounds of the stars. There shall be the three-faced goddess traversing through myriad passages, bearing tidings to you from the universe. An Exagoras of reason has enough knowledge to refute the world and to stir up a torrent capable of enlightening all. Go seek the holy maiden who severs dawn from dusk, and let the sky become the slumbering cot from which she wakes. Make him return, mighty most the lance of fury. Pierce the enemy's king.
Are we getting a nice little like lore summary of everybody? You love to see it.
To rest, Cypher the coin of whimsy. Command the frozen fate to once again flow. And that hand of Shadow Castress, the master of the River of Souls. She has been granted the right to embrace and warm new life, now blossoms at her fingertips. You will hear the chalice of plenty reverberating through eternity. You will
I
see
see.
the veil of Evernight visiting before the break of dawn. Until the journey's end, when all beings reach the end of the earth.
It's a cute summary of like everybody. I love this art style. Their presentation.
I have witnessed the distant past, where the blazing sun once etched the footprints of humanity. The children of humanity, known as the Chrysos heirs, have restored.
Nice. They could actually use all this art.
More upheld the world.
They've been sitting on this art for a minute.
Chase journey, among which even life itself holds little value. Therefore, we cast even ourselves into the flame, only to inscribe the opening stroke in the poem of creation.
The possibilities are endless here in Amphorius.
Of course, this will be a romantic story like none that has come before.
Siren!
You think so too, right? Let me stay here a little.
No, wait, was
longer
that just the ending? Y'all, we've been watching this cutscene for like 40 minutes. Y'all, we're gonna do the last thing that I originally was gonna plan on doing, except I don't think I have enough. I was gonna try to get the Dahlia's light cone, but I think I don't actually have enough because it's like 1600 minus 160. You need like 1400 something. So we'll just have to do that. I'll have to do that on my own. And yes, I'm kind of quickly speed through a good chunk of this because we got all this. And I'll take care of that. So, anywho, stream's done. Yeah, definitely a victim of this being as long as it was, but it's okay. It's not the worst thing to have happened. And this wouldn't be the first time that a stream went over because of the fact that we ended up having all of this like go through. So thank you guys all so very much for watching tonight. Tomorrow we're gonna be playing one of these gacha games, and hopefully this will not be as egregiously long. So I appreciate everybody who decided to come in today. I really do. It means a lot to me, and I understand that I'm skipping through a whole bunch of lore, but I'm just trying to get through this at this point. Anyway, I appreciate all you guys, and I'll definitely see you guys all in the next one, because I know that we're definitely going to have a good time, and I am excited to see where either of these games move on. All right. I hope that you guys have a fantastic night, and I'll see you guys all tomorrow.